On a night nearing Halloween, my friends and I were sharing ghost stories. One of them, my friend, mentioned her parents' first date. She didn't particularly enjoy telling the story, as it was a true account, but we encouraged her to continue. Her parents' first date took a unique turn when her dad suggested they go on a midnight hike in Provo Canyon. Despite her dad's knowledge of the area, it was getting late, and a dark section of the trail loomed ahead under the trees. Her dad had a bad feeling but ignored it. Soon after, the ominous feeling returned, but again, he pushed it aside. However, when he felt something soft on the path, he and the woman decided to leave the area immediately. Years later, they watched an interview with serial killer Ted Bundy. He described a night when he lured a girl into Provo Canyon, and as he was about to commit a murder, he heard people approaching on the trail. He had just in time to see her dad walk right past the victim, unknowingly avoiding a horrifying encounter with the infamous killer. The unsettling library stacks. My school library was open until 2 a.m. for students who procrastinated on their essays, which was a common occurrence for me. The library was relatively small, with most of the books located in the basement area called the stacks. The layout included a large staircase leading to the stacks, a vending machine room, and a long hallway with entrances to the 2 stack rooms. These stacks had study desks along the walls. I was there one night, working on an essay, and I had been down there for a couple of hours. All my fellow students had left, and I was engrossed in my work. However, I began to hear the strange noise of someone flipping through book pages. The sound was loud and distinct, like the flipping noise you get when you quickly turn book pages to make a whipping sound. I ignored it initially, thinking it would stop, but it continued for about 5 minutes. I decided to investigate and found the noise was coming from a person in the library. A fellow student had been studying a few desks down from me. He was irritated by the noise, so he stood up and started searching for the source, and I joined him. As we got closer, the noise became louder, and it was apparent where it was coming from. The student moved to the side of the shelves, and I went to the other side as we approached the source of the sound. However, we searched all the way down the shelves and found no one. We were on the side of the room with the entrances, and there was no way someone could have entered without our notice. The noise stopped, and we slowly returned to our desks. I assumed it was a fan or some other noise coming from another room and decided to continue working. But as we sat down, the noise started again. It sounded like it was coming from right next to the guy's chair. He quickly packed his things and said he was leaving. I followed him, and I never returned to the stacks at night, even if there